Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin' down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin' down the street. I hope there is a bully just for me. I'd like an old gal who gets along with others. I want a little guy who likes to play with kids. I need a couch potato for my mother. How about Jabba and Big Bobo just to hang out with? Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin' down the street. That Skippy really knows his stuff. Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin' down the street. I'd like a bunch, but two might be enough. That old man Brutus is really kind of stealthy, and that Polly is just the one for us. It'd be great if they were really nice and healthy, especially genetically robust. Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin'. Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon is a-comin'. Oh ho, the SoCal Rescue Wagon just can't wait to see a special bully just for me.
Oh, the SoCal Rescue Bully. Bom, 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 bom.
Lori,
I love
thank
that song.
you. That
Love
was
it.
fantastic, by
A lot
the
of
way.
people don't know this, but I lost my virginity to that song. I love it.
The song
so
is-
upbeat.
It's 2 weeks old.
Oh, well, there you go. Absolutely. Well, welcome.
Welcome, everybody. SoCal Bulldog Rescue, our very first telethon of 2020.
We are live.
Right here.
Live.
Yes.
We are
Absolutely.
live. I'm very, very excited. We've been working, trying to get this thing ready to go for the last 2 hours. And we have so many people that are working hard behind the scenes. Of course, social distancing, as we all should be.
Right, 'cause we're 6 feet apart.
Of course, there it is. So we're excited. This is our very first ever telethon that we're doing. And we can say this, you were inspired to do this telethon to raise money for the SoCal Rescue Bulldogs because of a little event that I did about a month ago for a rescue group that I am very close to and that is near and dear to my heart. It's called the Little Red Dog. They put together a telethon with the help of Sam and Nicole from Montevideo, who we'll meet momentarily. But we decided to do this because everything that's going on, there's a pandemic, we can't go out and do our normal telethon duties, we can't interact with people, so we decided to do one online. You saw that. Little Red Dog raised a bunch of money, and you said, hey, what better thing to do than steal the idea? So there you go.
I don't know if necessarily we use the word steal, but I
Steal.
will tell you, Little Red Dog, thank you, the two of you, and all your followers. We are all in the same brother and sisterhood for this world, trying to save animals across the world. And you can't pull many good things out of the pandemic, but one thing you can do is that more people are adopting and fostering.
Absolutely.
The downside, and as Little Red Dog also found out, you can't do live events, and it's hard to try to put on a live fundraising event when you are 6 feet apart. So this telethon idea came up, and I watched it, and it was fantastic. So we said, SoCal Bulldog Rescue has got to do the same thing.
And listen, the truth is, we understand that a lot of people are facing financial hardships, a lot of people are out of work, there are things going on. The problem with rescue groups, as we're seeing, and I saw it with Little Red Dog, is that the dogs still keep coming in,
Sure.
yet there's not enough money to keep the funding on tap.
Right.
So that is why we are here today doing this very first ever live telethon rescue for the dogs. We need to raise a lot of money. We want to keep saving bulldogs. And would you be nice enough to tell the people who are watching on all platforms what we're going to use the money for?
Everything that comes in today, by the way, goes towards Bulldog Rescue. As you can well imagine, their bullies, as many purebred animals, is a hot mess. And there's everything they need. Every time we have a dog that comes in, it has to be medically, physically evaluated, emotionally evaluated. We have an amazing doctor, Dr. Kramer, who takes care of so many of our dogs, along with Dr. Butchko. A myriad of people that are out there to support, and many, many volunteers that help each and every day. They're transporting dogs. You, before rehearsal yesterday,
Yes.
did what?
Well, I went to pick up a dog from the Downey shelter here in Los Angeles, transported that beautiful dog to a foster. That dog was found, a beautiful dog was found on the side of the road, tied up for hours before somebody came to its help. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's about the rescuing, it's about seeing that dog smile. it can't be any more heartfelt than that. I mean, I got to tell you, there's times where I drive from Los Angeles to San Diego to pick up a dog, and you finally get down there after fighting traffic, and then you see that dog getting into your car, smiling, and it's the greatest feeling in the world.
What's the first thing you generally do when you pick up a rescue dog
Yes.
that's been living this terrible life, and now you're driving back someplace? What's the first thing you generally do?
Look for a motel room.
No, other than motel
other
room.
than- okay.
Something
well,
you want to do for
I
the bulldog.
I always stop at a McDonald's.
Right. And do they always eat the burgers?
One time they did not.
Okay.
Usually, 99% of the time. And my wife jokes that, by the way, any ladies out there watching, this dude's taken. But I will say, yes, I take them there. One time, I took one of the dogs to a Jack in the Box, and obviously they have the taste buds of a human because they did not want the food either, unless they're a sponsor of SoCal Bulldog Rescue. In that case, we
my
love
favorite
Jack in the Box.
place, yeah.
So that is always my first order of business, is to take them to a fast food restaurant and get them some.
But didn't you have one time where the dogs didn't want to eat the burgers?
And
what
I
did you
had
do?
4 hamburgers,
Okay, that's the
and
point of the
Daddy
pizza.
finished them off. Now, but by the way, we're 5 minutes in and we haven't even introduced ourselves yet.
Right, exactly.
Let's get to that.
Go
yes.
for it.
I'm Gary Cannon, and I love dogs, and I will do anything to the moon and back for any dog. And my wife and I have a ton of dogs at our house, more than we should mention. Add a 3 to that, some of which are fosters, but we absolutely love having them. And I was telling you this, watching them fall asleep at night after a chaotic day of having all these different feedings, all these different medications, separating them when they fight. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
So I am involved in a bunch of different rescues. You're just involved with one because you're stubborn, but that's your business. And you also only have one dog, even worse.
Right.
No, but we have been friends for a long time. This is my good buddy Roger Lundblade, and we met.
Way back when and doing warm-up. We both are comics. I'm professional. You just were kind of getting into it, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it about 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we both are audience warm-ups for television shows.
Yes.
We both make our living that way. You, of course, have been the long-stay warm-up for on Conan O'Brien. Name some of the other sitcoms.
Dr. Ken, Will and Grace. I filled in for you on an episode of Will and Grace. Absolutely.
And Gary also, by the way, we've done many a comedy stand-up show for Bulldog Rescue, and Gary has stepped in many times and hosted that and helped out and got comics for us. So both of us wanted to jump in and do this as a duo.
We normally would have done a stand-up comedy show
Sure.
at a fundraiser to make money for this great group, but
Right.
we couldn't. We couldn't get everybody together, so we're like, let's do it this way.
Right.
So we're going to be here for the next couple of hours.
Right.
Tell these nice folks, Raj, who are kindly watching, what they're going to see.
You're going to be seeing some amazing talent. We reached out all the way from Canada, all the way down. We have folks from Mexico. We have from England. We have people from all over.
But not from Bakersfield. They don't get the internet.
Right, exactly, or television. And but the key is, if you are watching, it's very simple to donate. All you have to do is, of course, you see it up there, text SCBR to 44321, or for you dinosaurs, take your text, type in 44321. From that point on there, you type in an SCBR. It'll take you right to the Give Lively page, and you can make any incremental from 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, or $500. And then at that point, if you want to go above and beyond that, you can actually go to an open box at the bottom. But please do donate. 100% of the proceeds go in taking care of the animals. And I'll tell you right now, every day something new comes up. When suddenly we think we're ahead of the game, we don't out 2 or 3 bulldogs, or we adopt them out, and then suddenly the next day 4 or 5 come back in. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
You and I have said this many times. Every time you rescue 3 dogs, 10 more come in.
Yeah.
So this is so important. Also, my mom, I just heard, just faxed in a pledge, which is still possible. You can actually use a thermal paper fax machine.
I didn't even
and
know
she
you
was
still
kind enough
talk to your
do that.
mother.
I barely.
Yeah.
Also, we just want to say before we kick this off,
Yeah.
and are about to introduce some great videos, we want to give a special shout out to one of our first videos. That was Lori Painter.
Right, and Lori, fantastic.
Oh.
Lori and Jim have been involved with rescue since 2007. And talk about fostering. They have fostered, any given time, 7 to 10 dogs, any given moment. Their house is completely filled with love. It's absolutely amazing. Over 350 dogs in the 10 years that they've been fostering. Isn't that crazy?
It's awesome.
It's amazing. So, Lori, Jim, thank you. That was a great, great first step. Lori is well known within rescue for writing these amazingly funny songs, and that was her singing as well. So, Lori, thank you very much. That was
Their
a
house
great...
filled with love, your house filled with porn.
Right,
Let's
exactly.
kick off the telethon right now.
Right, exactly.
We have 2 hours of jam-packed entertainment from us to you. Before we show you any of it, we want to thank all of our volunteers who kindly submitted. We're excited. We've already gotten in a ton of pledges already. We
Right.
got some in before we even started. And let's kick this thing off. Our very first ever SoCal Bulldog Rescue Telethon. Thank you guys for being here. You want to introduce our first
Sure,
video?
absolutely. And you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna probably get some tears in your eyes throughout today. But I'll tell you what, Vic Verona, Vic was at the very beginning, along with Gail Smith, along with, of course, amazing Skip and George, who you'll meet a little bit later on. For those of you that have not met them, they were part of the original group. 10, 12 years ago. And Vicky, who was taking care of a lot of dogs, can tell you many, many stories, but there's one that she will remember her entire life, and so will you, and that's the story of Tiny Girl. Watch.
Girl. Yeah? You gonna hang out with Vicky tonight? She is just... incredible what bad shape she's in. But she's a sweet girl.
Little girl. Tiny girl. Tiny girl.
These two are SCBR alumni, Jumbo, Polka. My wife and I have rescued a handful of bulldogs from SCBR. They're the best. The organization never gives up on a dog ever. We've seen them take in some of the worst cases. They treat them with love, with kindness. All the money goes to the dogs. And we're really proud to have adopted two of our favorites and also continue to be supporters of SCBR.
Hi everybody, my name is Holly from Holiday Any Day, and this is my cute little English Bulldog, Miss Lulu, who's 8.5 years old. As you can see, she got all dressed up today to help us promote Southern California Bulldog Rescue. And some of you may know Holiday Any Day. We're on Instagram, we cook, we make cocktails, we raise funds for charities, especially doggy charities. So today we're going to make a cocktail that is inspired by her beautiful little dress. It's called a Flower Girl Martini, okay? So we're starting with our Bulldog shaker, of course, right Lulu? Yeah, you like that? Oopsie. Okay, let's give it a little ice. Okay, to the shaker, we're gonna add some vodka. Lulu, do you like this? I don't know if you like this or not. Some strawberry puree. Going with the color theme. some elderflower liqueur, basically no Saint Germain. Oh, no. Oh, she's interested, huh? And some lime juice. Now let's give that a quick shake. Okie doke. Shaky, shaky. Oh, what do you think about that? Oh my goodness. Okay, that sounds just about right. Okay. Give it a strain. So let's garnish it with a pretty little flower. Like I said, in honor of her cute little dress. It's very tasty. But make sure you go to SouthernCaliforniaBulldogRescue.org to donate. You know, they can't do a lot of local charitable events these days because of the coronavirus. So they're doing a virtual telethon. And the first 5 people that donate are going to get a package of custom cocktail napkins from Holiday Any Day. So give it a go.
And thank you, Holly.
Back live, everybody.
Holiday every day, by the way. And by the way, that's an amazing drink. For those of you that are not familiar with Holly, and if you're not, you should be. I've been a supporter and volunteer with Bulldog Rescue for many years, and it's done so many things. And I will tell you, if you haven't made that drink, you have to. It is an amazing drink, and it just so happens
We got some.
we got some right here.
Well, we got to try the
Look
drink,
at this.
of
This
course,
is
right?
this is toast, by the way.
Look at this, beautiful.
This is
Thank you to
exact same
Holly.
thing.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love these things.
This is really good, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Can't even taste the ecstasy. This is fantastic.
The what?
Wow, ecstasy.
Okay.
I got us a motel later. Here's the thing. By the way, where does Holly live? I would like for her to adopt me.
And I will tell you this.
Jeez.
Her and her husband
See
lived
that
down
pool?
towards San Diego.
Wow.
We had the pleasure of going down there. We had won an auction to come down and harvest grapes at their vineyard. And we got to, it was the most amazing day. She is the most generous individual and so glad that she's part of this. Holly, we cannot say enough. And by the way, thank you. Those napkins, those cocktail sets, the
Beautiful.
napkins are great. The next 5 people that donate, by the way, will get a set of those. So you cannot go wrong. And you're going to see Holly a couple more times throughout the day.
One
So-
of our, fantastic.
Yeah.
We love Holly. And
Great.
I also want to give a big shout out to Ben.
Yep.
Thank you, Ben. Big supporter
Right.
of the SoCal Bulldog Rescue.
A great editor in Hollywood. Thank you, Ben. The beautiful pictures you've got going for you.
And of course, thank you to Vic and Tiny Girl.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
fantastic right there, yeah.
So we got some donations already coming in, right?
I know. I heard the great news as we were watching those videos. We are already moving and grooving.
Let's go to the tote board. Let's see
Do
what
it.
we got
Let's
so
see what we
far,
got.
huh?
Wow.
Look at that. David, right off the bat, thank you at $100.
How's that? Cami? Do you know how to pronounce that?
Boy, look how much money is these people here.
Wow.
We got William Hughes at $100, Jennifer at $50. We've got Kami at $25.
Who's Sandra? Who's Sandra Estock? Who's that?
That's my
Oh,
wife.
that's your. Oh, I didn't know the $5.
Well, first of all, I'm out of work right now, so
Well, I mean,
sweetie,
all
I
of us are out
appreciate
of
you
work
doing
right
okay,
now,
but thank
I mean,
you.
$5. I
Yeah.
mean, all of us are out of work.
Now that was fine. Thank you, sweetie. So we've done it. We've done our
I
deed.
mean, but why donate? I mean, that just seems kind of embarrassing.
No, it's great. We got $5, and that's the important thing. So,
What are you
honey,
going to get a dog something from Starbucks? I mean, it's really kind of,
I love you, honey.
do what
Thank
you
you
do.
for the donation too.
All right, great. Yeah.
So, okay.
I've lost a lot of respect. Perfect. Whatever you guys want to do. I mean, $5.
And by the way, too, there's certainly we're looking for suggestions for a drinking game.
Oh yeah.
So every time that something happens on our show, you do a shot, maybe a
Yeah.
pickleback or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
or anytime your wife, donates something cheap like that. I mean, I don't
Well,
know
no,
how fat. Well, okay, but you think it's a good donation? It's a good donation.
I think it's a great donation.
Right,
So,
great.
So now
he's got a Lexus out front.
we are to a very, very important part of our telethon.
Yes.
And that is Amy Berkman.
Somebody who I've met and worked with before. I met her through an event at the Little Red Dog.
Yeah, and by the way, again, I know we mentioned it a few times, but Little Red Dog, thank you. Thank you. This woman is extraordinarily talented.
Man.
We saw what she did for your telethon.
Yep.
It was absolutely amazing. Tell us a little bit about Amy Berkman.
Well, I mean, listen, Amy does so much for different charities around the country. She's passionate about dogs. She's passionate about animals. And she's an amazing artist. You're about to see what she's going to do. And at the end of what she's about to do, you can actually bid on this item that she has kindly gifted us. She's a philanthropist. She does so much for the community. I've worked with her a few times and was just wowed with what she's capable of
She's
doing.
not only an artist, animal lover, but also a cancer survivor. And
Yes.
what you're not bidding, you're donating. And I will tell you this, if we can show it right now, because she has a specific box on the Give Lively page. If you were to scroll all the way down past all the various items, you will see just below the $500 mark, there it is right there. It's an open entry for Amy. So you can donate by going to, of course, texting SCBR, by going down to that.
Yep.
Or you can just go to Amy 2020 and get to that as well. Please use that box for the donations, for the donations for what you're about to see. And just to kind of quickly review what happens. So if you donate above $25, you will go, everyone that donates above $25 and above for Amy's portrait, you will go, everyone will receive a digital copy of,
Digital print, yep.
of the artwork you're about to see.
For example, your wife wouldn't be eligible.
Right.
Because she bid so low.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but anyway, go ahead.
All right, so
Go ahead.
and then also along along with that too, I want to make sure I get all the numbers correct here. In fact, I'll look at the board right now. Where is it? So can you go to the next? Just switch over to the next one.
Next slide.
All right, no problem. 11. It's a 24 by 36 portrait that is going to be given
Oh, right.
away to the highest donation. How do we know we don't know what the highest donation is? You have from now
Yeah.
for the next 48 hours
Yes.
to donate. If you have the highest donation, you're going to receive this amazing portrait that you're going to be seeing in just a second. All those who donate will also go for a drawing for 11 by 14 portrait of the same. So all this is amazing. You're thinking, wow, this woman must be a very talented artist. You ain't seen nothing yet. 7 minutes to do this portrait, but there's a twist. Shall we
You'll
let
see
him
it.
play it off?
Let's do it. Amy
Watch.
Berkman, everybody.
Watch this. Holy cow! Amy
So awesome.
Berkman, ladies and gentlemen.
So awesome. That would be incredible if it was just even painted upright.
Right, exactly. And that is
He's doing it now.
unbelievable. Amy, we cannot thank you enough. That was absolutely amazing. Let's quickly review what you have an opportunity for through your donations. If you are the highest donation from now to this point till the next 48 hours, you are going to be the proud recipient of that amazing, amazing portrait. Watched it done in 7 minutes. That is absolutely amazing. Then on top of that, if everybody that goes in for a drawing that's made a donation to Amy Berkman has an opportunity to win a 11 by 14 portrait. And then also anybody that donates up to over $25 and above, then automatically gets a digital copy of that.
Amazing.
So how do they reach if they want to follow Amy?
Well, I think you should. She's absolutely amazing, so talented. I've had the pleasure of working with her at a variety of events. They can go to amyberkman.com. That's Berkman, B-U-R-K-M-A-N, amyberkman.com, or Instagram at Amy Berkman Official. That's her Instagram account. And I got to tell you, if you guys want that painting at your house, Sandra should throw in $6. I mean, that would definitely...
Okay, we've already done our share, by the way.
Got it. $5, yeah, of course.
By the way, real quick, if you want, remember, specifically for Amy
Great
Berkman,
donation.
you can go to Amy 2020. But more importantly, when you get to Give Lively, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom until you get that final box there.
Right.
And that's where you're going to put in your donation amount, right
Yes.
in that spot. That puts you in the running for possibly winning that amazing portrait, that 24 by 36 inch portrait.
Or
So
the 11 by 14 or the digital print.
Right, and
All of those options are available.
And we will mention that a few more times there again. So, Amy, thank you. And Little Red Dog, thank you as well.
And by the way, not only are they eligible, possibly, to win that stuff, but they're also donating to an amazing cause.
Yeah.
The SoCal Bulldog Rescue.
Yeah.
Where, I got to tell you, we can hear the bullies in the back.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful. We're going to see some very soon.
By the
We're
way, in
gonna
order
bring
to
some
do
out here.
that, you can't just bring in any bulldog. We had to go through Hollywood Bulldogs, which is a company that rents out bulldogs that are stunt artists for television shows.
Is that true?
No, not at all.
But your wife's pledge was.
Right,
That's
exactly.
great, $5.
But
All right,
I have
good.
to tell you, there's
Listen,
going to be some great stuff here. So let me just get that.
What is that?
What is what?
What's cane sugar?
C&H cane sugar.
I know what it is. I see it, but what is it? I mean, why is it's blocking our bulldog?
It's sugar from Hawaii, growing in the sun.
What does this have to do with-
C&H pure cane sugar? It's the
What the hell are
one.
you doing? You look like you're the lead singer of Los Lobos right now.
It is.
happening?
It's a sponsor that I got for the show.
We didn't even talk about it. What are you talking about?
Well,
Sponsor?
I'm out of work, so I'm just trying to make a little bit on the side. So if you need sugar for your coffee, your creamer, whatever the case may be, C&H Sugar, it's the one.
Now I understand why your wife donated $5. All right, listen, we can't be plugging garbage here. I mean, geez, really?
All right,
Kirkland has some of the best spark.
C&H just sent us a cease and desist.
Oh, sorry, C&H. Did I say C? I said S&H. Green stamps. Hey, so we have a celebrity couple coming up right now.
Whoa! Slow down, Lundblade. Want to go to the tote board?
Should we?
Let's see what we got here. Let's check out our recent donations. Oh, I love it. Let's go. Read them off. Let's do this. Julie Morris, 103.
$103,
love
Julie.
it.
Thank
I
you so
love it.
much. Marcia, I'm so sorry you donated $300, but I'm going to butcher your last name. Would you say it's Bobbycock? Bobby?
Is it
Babiak.
Babiak? Yeah, Babiak. Bablock?
It's a beautiful name, Marcia.
Absolutely.
We apologize for that. David Stillwell, Cammy,
Cammy.
and that's fine.
Yeah, is that the same 5 or is that an additional 5?
I'm assuming it's the same five. I
Probably,
think.
yeah. That
how
pledge
much-
looks dusty.
How much do we have right now?
$753. We're trying to raise a total of $20,000. I am very confident that when 7 o'clock comes rolling around, we will hit that number. I am very confident.
So
Yes.
please do us a favor. We know it's tough times, but we're not doing it for us. We're all in the same boat. We're doing this for animals that are certainly in need.
Yep, and they're always in need.
Yep, absolutely. This time we go all the way to England, by the way, for this next segment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is, of course, Donna and Dean Baxter. Donna, Dean, thank you, of course, for jumping in here. Both a very talented couple. Both a gorgeous-looking couple, by the way, you'll see. And the best part of them is that not only they are lovers of animals, but they're going to perform for us, too.
Yeah.
How much is that doggy in the window?
This is pretty cool.
This is
and
pretty
by the
cool.
way, how do we know Bean Baxter?
For those of you that are fans of
Live in
a great
LA.
show, Live in LA, on KROQ, called The Kevin and Bean Show. Over 30 years of working as a duo on that show. People have grown up listening to them. You probably listen to them.
Oh, absolutely. Legends.
Yeah, exactly.
When you talk about LA radio, those it's synonymous
They were
with
the
those
two.
guys. Yeah.
You were 7 when you listened.
7.
Yeah.
Let's go all the way to England for this little tribute by Donna and Dean Baxter.
Hey, Donna.
Yes, Bean.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Woof, woof.
The one with the wiggly tail.
Woof, woof.
How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that he is for sale.
Sale? Are you insane?
Oh, that's right. We don't buy dogs. We adopt, don't shop, don't we?
Definitely.
That's because there are so many dogs already there that need your help. And that's why we're here today for SoCal Bulldog Rescue, right?
Right, absolutely. SoCal Bulldog Rescue's motto is no bulldog left behind. So no matter how damaged physically or emotionally they find a dog, they will take him on, give him all the medical care and rehabilitation that they need, and find them their forever loving home.
We were lucky enough to know a special little dog who recently passed away. So we have our fake bulldogs who want to get in on this video right now. His name was Stewie. What was his life like before SoCal Bulldog Rescue, and what was it like after?
Stewie was a backyard bred dog who was completely misshapen, had multiple wounds and damages after being found as a bait dog for a fighting ring. He was taken in by SoCal Bulldog Rescue. He was rehabilitated by the most phenomenal foster mother, Tammy Lakey, and...
Go ahead. I'm going to need to call 999 after this, though.
And in the end, he turned out to have the most wonderful life with his new parents on their fabulous farm in Vashon, Washington, where he had horse friends, and he had a blind brother, and he had a rescue sister, and he got to go get ice cream and pup teas and puppuccinos.
And let me say this about
birthday parties.
Let me say this about Stewie too: is he was a dog who had a great deal of mental damage in addition to physical damage. He was so withdrawn within himself because his life had been so sad. You would not have recognized that dog from the dog who lived the last few years with his parents, the Burnses. They completely turned him around, and that's the kind of success story that you get with SoCal Bulldog Rescue. No bulldog left behind, by the way. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That is amazing. All right, so we're going to run out of we're going to run out of time here. How can people help? What if you want to? Well, for instance, if you want to adopt a dog, what do you need to know?
You need to fill out an application at SoCalBulldogRescue.org on their website, and they will home check you and go through your criteria and make sure that they find a dog that's the perfect fit for you.
We're going to run out of time. What happens if you can't adopt a dog?
If you can't adopt a dog, then donate, because money, which you have in your wallets, because we haven't been able to shop for 3 months, is always useful. And if you can't do that, then volunteer your time or foster a dog. We desperately need you, and we're so grateful for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, this is David with Dog Pet Portraits. We've been working with the Bulldogs since 2010, and you'll probably know us from pictures like this. We've been doing this for nearly 10 years now, but you don't need a studio to take really great pictures of your pets, as you'll see. Hi, I'm David from Dog Pet Portraits, and Skip asked us to give you a couple of tips on how to photograph your dog. So there's only 3 of them. There's 1, get down to their level. 2, make sure you've got lots of treats. 3, take lots of pictures. So we're gonna have a little photo walk today, and we're just gonna take pictures using standard iPhone, okay? So treats, down to his level, and take lots of pictures. And I'm just using portrait mode on this iPhone, okay? So, that's it. You sit. Wait. Good, stay. So if you don't want to get down too much on their level or on the floor or anything like that, just put them somewhere to sit. As long as you can trust them to sit there with a little treat, you should be okay. So, sit gently again. Good well. And wait. Sit. Good girl. So same thing again, we're not going to go all the way to the floor, we're just going to have it sitting up in place. And we've got a nice neutral background behind it. Yeah. Sit. Sit. Okay. Sit. Excellent job. All right.
Sit.
Sit.
Stay.
Don't get to look down.
Stay. Stay.
So here's the pictures taken in the local park at about sundown. And just to go over those tips again, get down to their level, have lots of treats, and take lots of pictures. Dogma Pet Portraits, we can't wait to see you at the studio.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I pay to spend a day out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When did my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above, out of the sea? Wish I could be part of that world.
Back live, everybody.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Kayla Braxton. Kayla, thank you very, very much.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you, cosplay, I didn't realize the talent that these people have.
It's insane.
By the way, Kayla just graduated from college. Congratulations. She's a musical theater major, and I wish you the best with your career. You definitely were well on your way, Kayla, so thank you very much.
She loves to do a lot of Disney sessions, and I got to tell you, I think this is really, really cool. We're doing something nice for people watching. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. You probably didn't even know this because you were lining up fake scams to put on the table here. We are going to, for the next 10 people who donate, we're going to throw in a 4-pack of tickets to Disneyland.
No kidding.
On behalf of Kayla. Yeah, now these tickets are valid until the end of June, and so you got to go quick. Now's a good time to go. The park's empty. So yeah, it's a good time to go. Yeah. So that was Kayla. How about a round of applause for Kayla, everybody? Yeah, so donate. Actually, you know what? I just heard through my fake teleprompter through my earpiece that we're going to extend those tickets. They're going to be good through mid-July.
Oh, could you?
Yeah, perfect.
So,
there you go.
So enjoy.
Yeah,
how do you get in the park, by the way?
Well, listen, I know a lot of people, it's closed. It's not closed. You go around, there's an area back by Space Mountain, you just jump that wall.
Okay.
It's perfect. Yeah,
Probably not the suggestion that we're looking for, but anyway.
And by the way, how about a nice round of applause for David from Dogma?
Yeah,
he
David,
was fantastic.
amazing
How
stuff.
to do a nice portrait, and Dawn and Dean Baxter,
Yep,
all the way from
absolutely,
England.
too.
They were fantastic.
By the way,
Well,
and so is David from England. I love that accent.
is that where that was from?
I'm guessing so.
I would have thought either England or Palmdale.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but both are great.
Get
so,
them confused. There you
hey,
go.
you want to go to the tote board?
I would love to go to the
Let's
tote
go to
board.
the tote board, shall we?
Let's see if your wife pulled out another 5. This is great.
All right, you take the first.
Jamie, is it Horgan?
That's what I'm saying.
$51.
Look at
Thank you,
that.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Thank you.
William Hughes, thank you, William. That's fantastic.
It is?
Look at that. Look
Really?
at that, William. Thank you, sir.
Julie Morris, 103.
Look at that.
These are a couple repeats, I believe.
Yeah, we just as they scroll up here, and right now, what's our total, sir?
$835. We have 17 donors on the books right now. This is and I just heard from one of our producers sitting in the back. He said that we have almost 250,000 people watching as we speak.
Really?
This is, insane. I can't believe it. Yeah.
And we did find out that we have people actually watching from, yell it out, where they're watching from not only from England, but from where? Italy, look at that.
Really?
International. This is great stuff.
This is fantastic.
England and France.
France, too.
Oh,
Thank you so
speaking
much.
of Italy, why don't you pull out those noodles?
Oh,
They
yeah,
would
by
know
the
about
way.
these. Yeah.
This is also sponsored by Berea Noodles.
Listen, Italians know good pasta noodles
Yes,
right
they
there.
certainly do, by the way.
Yes. By the way, thank you to everybody.
Yes.
Everybody for your donations, small, large. We appreciate it. Don't forget, and we'll be talking about it more as we keep moving along, but the Amy Berkman painting with your donations, that can be yours in your house. That would be fantastic.
So, and don't forget, in order to do that, in order to, of course, donate to Amy Berkman, you need to go down to that box specifically. That's her box specifically for that. The rest of the items, all you have to do is scroll all the way down. Once you see Amy Berkman's area there, that's where you place the money going towards that. Where specifically that is going towards from right this moment to the next 48 hours. So make sure you do that. For the rest of you, donations, of course, any one of those boxes, we're waiting to see that first $500 donation come in here. So folks, please bring it in. We want to see that. It's so important. We want to take care of our bullies that are in rescue. We actually still, even though it's a pandemic and a lot of adoptions have gone out in fostering, we still have a lot of dogs. So we do need that help there.
It's ongoing.
Yeah.
So anything that you can donate really helps.
And even though we have a lot of fun with this too, it's all for a very serious cause.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you this, over the years we have seen some amazing transformations from a dog, and you've seen it many times as well, where a dog comes in and they're either on their deathbed or these terrible situations where the dog wasn't taken care of. And then to watch the transformation is amazing. Even Skip and George are of course, the Papa Bears of rescue, have many stories of the bulldogs that they have. But there's one particular story we want to tell you about right now. Even though it starts off as a very sad story, it ends with a happy ending. And that's the story of Duke. Watch this.
Duke came into Southern California Bulldog Rescue on September 27th, 2019 from Tijuana, Mexico. After his owner had passed away, his remaining family wanted to leave him on the streets to fend for himself. Duke could not use his back legs, and the family had tossed his wheelchair. Thankfully, a Good Samaritan helped transfer him to SCBR in San Diego. He was placed in a foster home and his new life began. When he arrived, he had lost a lot of hope and was feeling distraught. He had been through a lot. Over the next couple of weeks, he fell in love with his foster sister, and she helped teach him how to enjoy life again. Wonderful donations provided him with a wheelchair and aquatic physical therapy. As his legs became stronger, he no longer needed the wheelchair to get around. He was able to get up on his own and move, and he was moving fast. Duke, now known as Teddy, was adopted on March 1st, 2020. His mom has continued with his physical therapy, and he continues to thrive and get stronger. Teddy now enjoys playing with his soccer ball and taking neighborhood walks with his mom and 2 Chihuahua siblings. He's also learning how to be on his best behavior so he can become a therapy dog and bring joy to even more people's lives. We are so happy for you, Teddy, and we love you.
Teddy, sit. Hurry up. Good. Sit. Good boy.
That is awesome.
Wow. That is the story of Duke, everybody.
Duke, now Teddy. Yeah. Duke, that's...
Teddy, of course, of course.
I got to tell you, I've seen that video multiple times, and it still brings tears to my eyes. Because
100%.
when you watch that, that's why we're here. That's
Right.
why we're raising money Physical therapy's not cheap. That dog is a completely different dog. My wife and I just pulled a dog out of the shelter. The dog had been there a year. They said the dog had bite issues, a lot of problems, and we pulled this dog out of the shelter. Has been nothing but amazing. When these dogs are in the shelter, they are so scared, so timid. You pull them out, you bring them into your house, they're brand new. I mean, I can't even imagine not having this dog in my life. It's absolutely incredible.
And you know what? If you're not volunteering or supporting a rescue group, whatever the animal might be, you do not ever get that moment of watching the transformation. Everybody can, in a rescue, can talk about, this is an amazing example. That dog would have never walked the rest of its life.
Never.
And now here, it's living a full life. I will tell you a quick story that I, for my wife Sandra was watching. We took in a dog because of one of our volunteers, Chris, said, we have the perfect dog for you. A guy by the name of Archie, big boy. Archie was pretty docile, never really cared to show any enthusiasm or attention, and we just accepted that's how he was going to be in his life. It was a rough life. He was found living on the streets in Orange County. And one day I'm sitting, we'd sit underneath my computer, and I'm working on the computer, and suddenly I hear Archie start to growl. Now he's right below me, so he's in the precious area below me, the waist, and he's growling. And I remember saying, Sandra, I think we have a problem. He's growling. Get over here. And she looked down and she goes, he ain't growling, and he's wagging his tail. That moment was a transformation. Something snapped where he realized, hey, I'm safe and I'm happy. That dog changed 180 degrees that day and became demanding and wanting attention and love. It was the most amazing thing. To this day, to my deathbed, I will remember that. I thought I was going to be castrated, but it turned out it was a happy ending.
And it was weird because he was growling the fact that you had no pants on.
Right, well, that's not the point, but the point was, it was a great story, so.
My new owner likes certain videos.
So, I will tell you now, that's a great segue.
Sure.
The next video is a great one. This is absolutely one of my favorites.
It's pretty cool.
This is, because ladies and gentlemen, what time is it for?
It's time, Roger, for the SoCal Rescue Bulldog Kiss Cam.
Watch.
It's the Widener family on Broadway.
just wanted to take a minute to show my support for SoCal Bulldog Rescue. I love and adore Skip and Anita and Tammy. I've personally seen them save thousands of bulldogs that have medical conditions, a lot of expenses. They save the animals, they will spend the money, they take care of the dogs, they make sure the dogs find wonderful homes. I have my Amazon Smile linked up to SoCal Bulldog so that they can get the donation. Everything helps. My family adopted a beautiful bulldog from them named Blue, and he is just living the best life. And I'm so grateful that there are rescues and people like SoCal Bulldog to help animals. So please support them, donate, foster, adopt. They're wonderful, wonderful rescue, and I'm so grateful for them.
Hi everybody, my name's Holly, and I'm with Holiday Any Day. Some of you may know me from our Instagram show that we do with cooking and cocktails and kind of all things charitable. We try to raise awareness and funds for our favorite charities, which SoCal Bulldog Rescue is one of them. I have a personal story with them. This is my little baby girl, Maddie. She's about 5. She was dumped at 3 months old in a drop box at a shelter out in the Inland Empire in Southern California. I guess they got her in the morning. I've never heard of drop boxes before. I don't know how that works. So the next day, Southern California Bulldog Rescue picked her up, and a lovely woman named Tammy took her home with her and fostered her for 2 months. She had a horrible case of demodectic mange, which is completely treatable, but very awful looking. So 2 months later, she was looking pretty good. We found out about her. We went and visited. Another month later, she came and lived with us. And that was about 5.5 years ago, maybe 4.5 years ago. But anyway, what we're here today is to help support Southern California Bulldog Rescue in their virtual telethon, I guess is what they're calling it. And what we're doing in honor of Maddie is we're doing a Maddie's Match. And what that means is that we will do a total of $500 matching donations for the next half an hour of everybody that calls in and donates. So please call in and donate. It's a wonderful, wonderful charity. As you can see, she's just a perfectly cute sweetie pie here, and she was just dumped like trash at a shelter. And it took 2 months of just good food and a little bit of medicine to make her this perfect, cute little puppy dog. So please, check out SoCalBulldog.org and please donate today.
And we're back live, everybody. Our very first annual SoCal Bulldog Rescue Telethon. I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm so happy how this is turning out. This is absolutely great.
First of all, can I just say...
you came in sober, and that means a lot.
I did.
I appreciate that.
But with those drinks from Holly, we're getting there.
Yes.
First of all, I just want to say, not only do we have some very kind and generous supporters of SoCal Bulldog Rescue, for people to send in their videos and help us out and help us get content for this telethon was absolutely amazing. The Kiss Cam, we certainly didn't do ourselves. We want to thank 2 of the people behind the scenes for putting that amazing video together, and that's Sam and Nicole behind the scenes. So
Monty Videos, everybody, by the way. By the way, when you get home tonight, Google Monty Videos. These 2 are absolutely amazing. Once Sam got out of prison, he's really done well for himself.
And when they're not shooting telethons on the weekend in Santa Ana, they're up in Chatsworth during the weekend.
Exactly.
You know,
there's a lot of work to be tight.
Listen, that's great. And we also want to thank the Widener family. There's another song to come from them very, very soon. And we want to give a special shout out to Nola.
Nola Singer, by the way, an artist up there in LA.
Of SoCal Bulldog.
Her father is a well-known attorney up there too, by the way, too. Marty Singer. So
really,
Nola, thank you so much for that. And by the way, Kiss Cam.
Awesome.
How about viewer discretion advised? That was crazy.
That was weird. You're watching it. You're like, can I borrow a blanket?
Right. It was amazing. So
moving along.
Let's go to our tote board.
Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Drum roll, please.
Look at that.
Wow. Woo.
Holy cow.
Keeps moving.
Let's work it from the bottom up, shall we? Let's do that. Remember we introduced Lori Painter at the very beginning of the show, who did this amazing
video, and now she's donating.
$50 for that, by the way. Thank you so much, Lori. $51. Thank you.
Read it, Glaucoma Eyes. Here we go.
Doreen Moore had $100.
Yep. Gail Smith, $103.
And Gail and her husband, yes, by the way. Gail's one of our original volunteers.
Wow.
And you're going to be seeing their amazing video later on in the telethon. And then, by the way, Anne. Hello, Anne.
Oh, yes.
$500.
That's amazing. Thank you, Anne.
$500.
Yes.
That's crazy stuff.
That is 100 times more the amount your wife donated.
Yes, you are. You are absolutely correct.
And Anne's not working as well.
And then check this out.
Well, don't jump over what I was about to say. But Anne, that was 100 times more than your wife I wonder what she's doing right now.
You know what?
Anyway.
Let's do a drinking game.
Go ahead.
Every time someone makes a large donation, you can do a shot.
I think any donation, 100 or more, is a great donation.
I think it is great.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you to Ann. Andrew Prince, $1,000.
Andrew, you are a prince. Thank you.
Amazing.
Now, by the way, keep in mind, we want to go back to, of course, Holly. Holly Day, Any Day. Yes. Holly has offered this kind, generous offer. It's called Maddie Match, and that is Maddie. You met Maddie on the screen. Yeah. For the next half an hour, she will match funds of anybody that donates up to $500. We hear Skip in the background. Skip, what's going on? Something important? No. Okay, so so keep in mind, thank you so much, Holly, for that. Matching funds with our Maddie Match.
That's absolutely amazing.
So how much do we have in the kit right now? We got
Skip has a reservation at Olive Garden.
$3,615 already in there too.
So Holly will match up to $500.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
So make those. This is the time. Get them in the next half an hour. We want to make sure we get that full $500 match.
Yep, I think we will.
Absolutely.
Next 30 minutes, you guys. This is very, very important. And thank you to Holly for not only that, but for everything that she does for the SoCal Rescue Bulldog. It's incredible.
By the way, real quick, speaking of SCBR, 17 years ago, this rescue started. We have still right this moment, even though I said a lot of dogs, and we've been well over 100 dogs in our system, we are right now about 80 dogs still in rescue. We need to place those dogs. We need to foster those dogs. Those dogs need to be fed. They need medical attention. Every day is new costs. So we need as much money coming in. So whatever you can afford, be part of this whole program. We want you to be part of that. Because remember, we have a motto, and we've had it for 17 years. No bulldog left behind. That's important to us. So, with that being said, can I introduce the next individual?
Absolutely.
Jason Krause, everybody. He's not here, but I want to talk about him for a moment. Jason and his wife, Micheline, I believe I'm saying it correct, have produced a book. Jason, I'm just going to try to throw some of this out. Jason was, his major in college was, let's see what it was. It was a master's degree in counterterrorism. And he and one of his college professors said the key to fighting against terrorism is education. And one day he had an epiphany. He had a pit bull that he and Michelina adopted, and this poor thing had thyroid cancer. And he said, you know what? More people need to know about rescue. The more we can educate people on rescue, the better we're all going to be. And he wrote a book. And the book is called, let's see if I can do this right now, it's called Belly Rubbins for Bubbins, Story of a Rescue Dog. It is an amazing story. It's an amazing book. He has a second book out. He has donated 51% of the proceeds to welfare rescue organizations throughout the world for all the books that he sold. After this is over, we're going to do a reading from it right now. Please do me a favor. Go look him up right now, Jason Krause and Michelina, and this amazing couple. You'll see them here in just a second. And let's tell you the story about, of course, Belly Rubbins for Bubbins, the story of a rescue dog. Watch this.
Thank you, Southern California Bulldog Rescue, for all that you do.
We hope you all enjoyed the video book of Belly Rubbins for Bubbins, the story of a rescue dog. Belly Rubbins for Bubbins, the story of a rescue dog. Written by me, Jason Krause. Designed and illustrated by Connor DeHaan. There once was a puppy named Bubbins. All he wanted was belly rubbins. He grew up in a house where his owners were mean. He barely ate and was never kept clean. Bubbins did tricks, never barked, and he behaved each day. But when he'd roll over for belly rubbins, they'd shoo him away. But Bubbins always believed and continued to say, I'm going to get a loving family one day. To the corner, they said, where he sat quiet and sad, no one rubbing his belly, though he hadn't been bad. Bubbins laid on the hard floor, and he cried and cried, until his owner pointed and yelled, get outside. But Bubbins always believed and continued to say, I'm going to get a loving family one day. Outside in the yard, and behind a tall fence, he had many tough experiences which to him didn't make sense. Bubbins lived outside for nearly 10 years, but somehow stayed loving despite his fears. Every day, he told himself that he would be okay. Even in these hard times, he would find a way to play. But Bubbins always believed and continued to say, I'm going to get a loving family one day. Lonely and forgotten was the 10-year-old Bubbins. No one to love him or give him belly rubbins. But Bubbins always believed and continued to say, I'm going to get a loving family one day. One sunny morning, Bubbins awoke to find his gate left open. He'd never been outside the yard, but his spirit was unbroken. He barked, adios, to the only place he had ever known. Smiling wide, he peed on the fence and was free to roam. Walking down the street, people to the left and the right, a nice man saw Bubbins and decided to treat him right. Hey there, little buddy, you've got no parents or collar. I'm gonna take you to the shelter, so please don't holler. Bubbins jumped into the big green truck, and the nice man drove away. He said, I'm taking you somewhere we might get a loving family one day. At the shelter, a very thankful Bubbins lived for nearly a year. People passing by the proud old dog, with Bubbins shedding only a tear. But Bubbins always believed and continued to say, I'm going to get a loving family one day. Bubbins never gave up, and one day a young couple appeared, a woman with a friendly smile, and a big man with a beard. The woman turned to the man and said with a sigh, I can't help but feel bad for this poor little guy. He's been through so much, and still, look at that happy face. He deserves a home. Let's get him out of this place. Bubbins jumped to his feet as the door swung open, tail wagging so fast he was finally chosen. He knew deep down in his heart that he was finally okay, because he'd been adopted by a loving family today. As he left the shelter, he thought of all his pals. They all deserved homes, even the ones with the scowls. As he looked back at the shelter, he saw all the volunteers gathered. Bubbins loved them so much because they showed him that his life mattered. Bubbins' tongue flapped out the window the entire ride. The man and woman smiled and looked on with great pride. Arriving at his new home, Bubbins ran through the door. The first thing he saw were many new toys on the floor. A new family to show love. They named him Bubbins. He rolled on his back, and they gave him belly rubbins.
Hi, my name is Robert Riddell Weatherwax, and I am the grandson of none other than Rudd B. Weatherwax, the original trainer of Lassie. So I know a little bit about rescue dogs, because since, outside of Lassie, most of the dogs we've provided for the film industry have come from local shelters. And I urge you to support the Southern California Bulldog Rescue, who was kind enough to allow me to utilize a dog from their great organization for a book I have coming out in 2021 entitled Training Your Best Friend. This dog will be one of 6 featured dogs in my book. We've always utilized rescue dogs for years with motion pictures, with Lassie and Asta and Toto and on and on. So I urge you to do the same. Support your local rescue, provide any provincial financial support you can to the Southern California Bulldog Rescue or your favorite organization, and save a life that's already here. Don't buy a dog, save a dog.
This is Diesel. Today he's 10 years old. Happy birthday, Diesel. He is our entire life, my Sandra and I. He's a 3-legged bulldog that does not know that he's 3-legged. He came to SoCal Bulldog Rescue on his deathbed. He developed sepsis from a dog bite that had not been treated. He was only 7 months old, and the couple that surrendered him couldn't or wouldn't take care of him. The amazing Dr. Kramer, our resident bully veterinarian, was able to save his life, but unfortunately his front leg was too far gone and had to be amputated. A slew of dedicated rescue volunteers even spent the night at the vet's office taking care of Diesel, and for a while it was touch and go, but he was a fighter and managed to pull through. After he got better, discussions came up about where to place him in foster until he could be adopted. Nicole, one of our volunteers, suggested us. We had 4 bullies at the time and our hands were full, but First time we got to see Diesel, it was game over and he was coming home with us. We prepped everything for a three-legged bully, even got a special wheelchair for him, and our Diesel would have nothing to do with it. He lives and acts just like any other four-legged bully. He lifts his leg when he pees and kicks like the best of them. And all is thanks to SoCal Bulldog Rescue and the wonderful volunteers that donated their time and hearts to take care of those bullies in need. Thank you, SoCal Bulldog Rescue.
Everyone, my name is Sandy McIntyre. I'm a two-time Bulldog mom, a pet portrait artist, and a longtime supporter of SoCal Bulldog Rescue. SoCal Bulldog Rescue is responsible for saving the lives of so many bulldogs and getting them into loving forever homes. Often these bulldogs are found abandoned, neglected, and surrendered to shelters and in need of expensive medical care. This is all made possible through the help of your donations today. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of donating custom pet portraits to SoCal Bulldog Rescue. I have one here that I've just completed. This is Winston. I painted this for a SoCal Bulldog raffle winner. This is another SoCal fundraiser. This is Pearl the Pug, and this was for a Facebook auction. This one is not quite complete. I have a couple of commissions to show you. This is Sugar with her butterfly friend, and this is Lady B the Frenchie. She's not quite finished yet. I also have I've painted for my own babies. This one is Our Late Bob. That was one of my early paintings. And this one is Rosie, our little girl who just turned 6. And there she is right now. I wish that I could do a demo for you, but some of these paintings take up to 20 hours. And therefore, showing you just a little bit of painting in this short video wouldn't really be possible. So if you would like to see my other pet portraits, please follow me on Facebook at Pet Portraits by Sandy, and on Instagram I'm Sandy MCI if you would like to see my other artwork. And as a special offer after this telethon, if you commission me to paint your dog, I will donate $50 to SoCal Bulldog Rescue in your name. So I know these are trying times financially for everyone right now, but if you could make any donation, any amount would be appreciated. Please text your donation to the number you see on the screen. Thank you very much.
Going to be
This
the
is
best
the day of my life. My life.
So, best day of our life turned out to not be the best day of our life, but I got to tell, Facebook is incredibly
They're on it.
efficient.
Ooh.
By the way, thank you so much. So, for everybody that was watching, we
Didn't
had
know what
so
was going
many
on.
people, hundreds and hundreds of people watching.
Thousands and thousands of
and
people.
now, so we apologize.
Everybody's trying to get back on track. So, a nice roll going.
And by the way, Georgia Bulldog Rescue did such an amazing job with that. We didn't realize that in the circumstances that we were doing, that we would have been kicked off, but we were
How great would it be if we found out that Georgia Bulldog Rescue was like a competitor for somebody else and they did that purposely so we get knocked off?
Wouldn't that be great?
They probably run a Schnauzer rescue or something. Purposely kick us off. So listen, we just want to get back to where we were. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank everybody who's been watching, who's been donating. Didn't rattle us at all. This is fantastic. Thank you to the Georgia Bulldog Rescue.
Yes.
Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Robert. Don't forget Sandy McIntyre. She's going to be donating $50 for every painting that you get commissioned through her right back to the Bulldog Rescue.
And by the way, we matched the funds for Holly too. By the way,
we already matched the funds. That was great. Oh, look at this, Roger. My wife. $51
Let's go to the top board right now.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at that. Michelle Gary Cannon. Why did she have to take your middle name?
I don't. Well, listen, $51. Yes. When do you guys charge the credit card? Just so I know, because
wait a minute,
that's 10 times more than your lady.
Well, no, we did our part. I'm not working, so thank you.
She's not working.
Danny Ray, $50. Aaron Schmidt, $100. Janice Valencia, $25. Cynthia, by the way.
What?
Aaron Stam, $767. Hello,
Amazing.
Cynthia.
Amazing.
But we're going to take one step further. I want to tell you a story of a gentleman by the name of Wayman. Wayman drove 5 hours today, 250 miles from Bakersfield down to Dr. Kramer to deliver a dog that needed to get taken care of. He took a day off from work, drove all the way up to Bakersfield to get the dog, drove all the way back. He just donated $77. Wayman, you are a star, my friend. You are a star.
You said he drove 5 hours. Here in LA, that would have been like a 30-mile drive.
Absolutely.
He drove from Anaheim to Buena Park.
And by the way, a shout out to Ann Lucan, by the way. Ann just donated $500. But even more importantly, and this is a celebration, if you've ever fostered a dog, it's always love and sadness, because at some point somebody's going to adopt that dog. And many of us are very proud card-carrying failed foster members. I know we are one. But in this case, today, Beth, her foster, a little 8-year-old, got adopted, and she's on her way to Arizona to her forever home. So, and congratulations. I know a tear's coming down, but Beth has got a great life coming ahead, and you gave it to her as well.
That's awesome.
And then, by the way, Andrew Jones, this goes to Aileen and Andrew. They have Andrew Jones auctions here in LA. Both are doctors. Both are adopted from us and are big supporters. $2,000. Hello. $2,000. That's amazing. But Kevin and Bean, let's go back over to Donna and Dean, by the way. All the way here, and I hope you guys are watching. I'm not sure what time it is right now. How much did they donate?
$5,000.
$5,000.
Donna
Oh
and
my
Bean
God.
Baxter, yes.
Oh my gosh. So let's go
They're
to
the highest pledge so far. Your wife was the lowest pledge.
So let's go
point that out. Yes, that was crazy. The lowest pledge of any. I've done these for years, and I've never seen a pledge so low before.
So
I've never seen it. It's absolutely amazing.
Let's go to the tote board.
It is so ridiculous. I don't even want to put that $5 in. I don't even want to give it a credit. Let's go to the tote board. Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. What do we got? We're $14,129. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, it's actually $14,124 because I don't even want that $5 to be included. 53 donors.
Thank you,
That's
everybody.
fantastic.
Our goal is $20,000, and what time is it right now?
We still have 30, 40 minutes, unless we get kicked off.
Right, exactly. Hopefully we're not. How many people came back, by the way? We have 53 donors. Thank you so much. We hope you're all come back, by the way.
106.
106.
We'll
So
take
thank
it.
you.
We'll take it.
We want to get back into the big numbers. So keep those dollars flowing. That's key and crucial.
Don't forget, by the way, Roger,
Yes.
if they want to make a donation to Amy Berkman, they can do that as well.
Right.
They know how to do that. They can text the number. They can go to the bottom.
Amy
of
2020, or go all the way, scroll down, and you can put money in there for Amy at that
and we
way.
will be closing the bidding for that amazing painting in 48 hours, so
Correct.
on Tuesday.
All right. And you know we're all here for the same reason, and that's to find forever homes for our bullies. And we want to introduce you to Conrad. He's a 4-year-old bully of ours, and he is looking for a forever home. So let's introduce you to Conrad.
Conrad is a 4-year-old boy from the Siaka shelter in Downey. He was carried to my car by the shelter worker because he could not walk and had scabs all over his body. He is doing great now. He's been with us since February. We are doing medicated baths, probiotics, shampoos, lots of TLC, and he's doing great. He still has some neurological or orthopedic issues that we're going to address once his skin is better. Thanks for your continued support.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Deborah. I've been a rescuer from the Southern California Bulldog Rescue for the past 20 years. I've had 4 dogs from this rescue. Momo Dog, Rockstar, Bella, and now Baby Buddy. Woo, he's a handful, but I love him anyway. The reason why I always choose rescue is because these animals are usually come into rescue damaged and they need a lot of help. And since I've been training since I was a child, I've worked with these animals quite a bit, and they need as much love as buying a puppy from a puppy mill, which is kind of ridiculous. Like I've said, I've worked with this rescue since Ken was the head of Southern California Bulldog Rescue. Skip is now the one who runs it. I feel a privilege to be able to adopt these bulldogs because they are wonderful animals and they turn out to have the biggest hearts. I will stand by them. I will donate to them. They need all the help they can get because bulldogs are not cheap. If you do not have a pocket full of money to take care of them, don't get one because they are very expensive animals. And that must be stressed. Along with behavioral issues, there may be some trainings, and since I have one of the best trainers in the world to back me, I think the name Weatherwax holds a great deal of power in the training industry. I hope that we can get the Bulldog Rescue funded so that we can keep this going and keep these dogs in good health and get them into great homes. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Let's dance. Up and down, up and down. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance.
But I petted you.
And now, Hank, rolling in dirt.
He can be a silly boy sometimes. Normally when he does this, he's inside the house, so we figure he's trying to get his belly band off, but...
Hi, we're Paul and Stella, and this is Candy. We got her from rescue when she was 10 years old under the Shady Paws program, so we're talking a little bit about that. The Shady Paws program by SoCal Bulldog Rescue is for senior bulldogs. They're looking for people who are able to take care of a senior bulldog and give them a loving home, give them food, give them baths. And yeah, she doesn't like that.
She doesn't like that.
So, you know, they want to give a space, what's the word? So they want to free up a space in the kennels so you can actually have a senior bulldog to take care of. That way they have space in the kennels to take in other bulldogs too. So that way you're helping. The vet visits are free. So that was one thing that really struck out to us, was we didn't have to worry about paying for the x-rays. So that was a big help.
Yeah, and our first bulldog was passed away when he was 6.5. So we figured, you know, since we're never gonna see him grow old, might as well get a senior dog
To see what it was like.
Yeah, to see what it was like. And you know, we got her when she was 10, and now that was 2014, so she's almost 16. And she's still here. She's not kicking, but you know, she's alive and hopefully happy.
Yeah, she's a happy, very chill dog. And we wouldn't have her any other way. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah, stinks a lot.
Really spoiled.
So we want to thank SoCal Bulldog Rescue for coming up with the Shady Paws program. And we encourage everybody who's looking to adopt a bulldog to consider the seniors as well, because they are, you know, they have their own temperament. They're just chill. They're just, you know,
They're a different kind of dog once they hit senior.
Yeah.
And just like what Skip said, it's rare for dogs to become old. So these dogs, once they hit the senior age, they deserve more than just spending the rest of their lives in a shelter. Although, you know, they're being well taken care of, but
it's nice
they
to
deserve
have a home.
they deserve hugs and a warm bed and food.
Showers.
And the fact that SoCal Bulldog Rescue is, you know, taking care of some of the bills is amazing, and we cannot thank you enough, because not only for our sanity but also the fact that we saved another
Yeah, we're
bulldog.
rescued and she rescued us. Thank you.
Thanks.
No, we are joined by a third host for this amazing
by the
event.
way.
Look at this, everybody.
This is Peaches. Hi, Peaches. Peaches is one of the amazing
love
bullies,
it.
by the
Hi.
way. Owned and
Hello.
loved immensely by Skip and George. Peaches!
So
Peaches, by the
cute.
way, is 4 years old, and they've had her for 2 years. She came from the Orange County shelter, and look at that mug. Can you imagine that? And by the way, she was wanting to put her paws up on her. Can you do that again? Can you put your paws up here? Anyway, this is just an example of a loving. Look at that. And
this dog was at the shelter. I can't believe it.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely amazing.
And now you get to see your daddy. Come on in.
Come on in, Daddy.
This is George, everyone.
How about a nice
Bye,
shout out for
Peaches.
Peaches,
Bye,
everybody?
Peaches.
Look at that
Yay.
right there. Yeah. Nice. By the way, we want to mention that Conrad, who opened up this video package, he is available for adoption. So if you are interested in Conrad, you can go to the SoCal Rescue Bulldog website. That would be great. Also, want to give a big thank you to Deborah.
Yeah, thank you, Deborah, so much. 20 years she's been involved with the rescue.
She's been amazing. And also want to say that America's Funniest Videos was put together by our amazing, talented tech team, Sam and Nicole.
Sam and Nicole, shout out to them. Monty Videos.
Never, ever disappointing us. It is going to be weird when the check bounces. And what would you like to say about Shady Paws from Paul and Stella?
By the way, Paul and Stella adopted Candy. Candy, when they adopted Candy, she was 10 years old. They've had her now for a year or so. For those of you not familiar with Shady Paws, it is something that we have brought into Bulldog Rescue a few years ago. It's for our senior bullies. I think we have about a dozen right now, bullies. And it takes because so many people want puppies and people want to have the active dog and such, but there's a special kind of person that's willing to take that dog in and give them their senior years in a comfortable, safe, and loving environment. And I will tell you, we've been in that same exact situation. We had a 14-year-old bully by the name of Archie. I told you about him earlier, and it was great. It's a wonderful program within our Bulldog Rescue. So do check out our seniors and our Shady Paw program as well.
I will say this, we are moving along very quickly. We're probably getting close to the end of this amazing telethon, so please, please, please get your donations in. You can text SCBR to 44321. We are trying to hit our goal of $20,000. We're getting very, very close, but we need you guys, and I gotta say, any pledge, large or small, definitely helps out, so please keep them coming. We can't thank you guys enough for everything that you've done, and again, how great is it? I mean, some of our amazing donors, I mean, Sandy helping out with the portraits, $50. Don't forget about the Amy Berkman portrait. Send your donation for that.
I give a special shout out, not only my sister-in-law Ellen, who has donated money, but my father-in-law Oak back there in Euclid, Ohio.
Wow.
Ellie and Oak just turned 90 years young here last week.
That's awesome.
Happy birthday, Oak. He donated money to this as well.
That's
John's
incredible.
name. He's an amazing man. He is definitely a man's man. Let me tell you my favorite Oak story real quick here. He had a basement in his house one day. He took me downstairs to show me all his hunting. I'm not a hunter. I walked downstairs. I was dizzy looking at all the animals, and I was waiting for him behind me to go, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Get down in that well.
He is an amazing man. It's an amazing family, the Estock family. Thank you for donating.
It's amazing.
Thank you so many. And by the way, if you donated and we didn't get your name, that was because the scroll passed us or we lost it when it went off.
The American authors.
Yeah,
Jeez.
exactly. So your money is in there. Thank you so, so much. And this is a blanket thank you, everybody. We want to hit that $20,000 goal. This will be extraordinary for our rescue. So with that being said, let's move up to our next, shall we? You want me to introduce
Let's
Paul?
do it, please.
By the way, talk about celebrity status. Yes, sir, Bob. Paula Lundberg, who is an accomplished actress, if you're familiar with IMDb, or just Google her. She's an amazing actress. Her and her husband are both incredibly talented. And she says in her video, she goes, I'm an actress. Most of us don't have talents. Well, she is fibbing there because she's amazingly talented. Because wait till you see her impression of her own bulldog. Ladies and gentlemen, Paula Lundberg.
Hi, my name is Paula Lundberg. I'm an actor and I don't have a lot of other talents, but I am good at impersonating my bulldog.
Let's go for a walk. Maddie, let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on, Maddie.
KP, come on, let's go for a run.
Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling it today.
Come on, you're all dressed up. Let's go. Let's go for a run.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood. I think I just want to stay home and eat snacks.
Come on, let's go. You always say you want to run. Let's run. Let's go. Come on. Oh, boy.
No, Maddie, no treat. No. There's mommy's snack. No treat. You're for mommy.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
What?
What you got there?
You're not taking my snacks again.
But I didn't know we had any of those left.
that's good. Yeah, give mommy the kisses. Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh my God, Madeline. What have you done in here?
My lord, what has happened in here?
What? I'm cooking. Oh, you're doing the dishes, by the way. We are the same person. Do you hear that? We are soulmates. Anyways, Southern California Bulldog Rescue does amazing things for these animals, and they could really use your love and support with donations right now. It's crazy times. We're doing online fundraisers and telethons, but give what you got if you can, and thanks.
Hey, thank you for supporting the SoCal Bulldog Rescue. My name is Peter Nelson. I'm coming from the lovely Manitoulin Island in Northern Ontario, Canada. I want to send a big shout out to all my friends. Well, actually, both my friends. Well, no, the one person who might be my friend. This song's all about friendship. That's about the supreme masters of friendship, and that would be dogs. It's called I Like Dogs. Dogs don't believe in underwear or brushing teeth or combing hair. But dogs are honest and dogs are fair. Well, I like dogs. If you want to talk, well, dogs don't mind. They got great big ears. They got lots of time. Dogs are caring and dogs are kind. While like dogs, they know how to treat a friend. Their friendship will never end. To be strong or pretty or smart, 'cause a dog can look right into your heart. If it's broken, it will mend. Your dog is your pal. He's a pal for life. He'll stand on guard while you sleep tonight. He'll make it safe to turn out the light. I like dogs. They know how to treat a friend. Their friendship will never end. You don't need to be strong or pretty or smart, 'cause a dog can look right into your heart. And if it's broken, it will mend. Dogs don't believe in underwear or brushing teeth or combing hair. Dogs are honest and dogs are fair. I like dogs. Be sure to help out if you can. Thanks for listening.
You, Peter Nelson.
Boom.
Wow, you know,
it's getting
Peter
exciting
Nelson,
around here.
He lives all the way up in Northern Ontario, Canada.
He does.
On an island called Manitoulin Island, by the way.
Wow.
That song was called I Like Dogs because they don't wear underwear.
Really?
Yeah.
Very kinky.
He probably would like you as well, by the way. And of
He's
course,
a kinky man living in Northern Ontario, Canada.
by the way, very
Yes.
talented, Peter. Thank you so much. And of course goes Paula, thank you so much. If you know what IMDb is, put IMDb in. Check out Paula. This woman is a accomplished working actress.
Amazing.
Her and her husband did a great job of the video. Paula, thank you so much. And beautiful Bulldog Maddie, too, by the way.
I want to give a shout out to Andy and Denise. They did the story of Mathilda. Not only did they do that, they also donated to us, which is absolutely amazing. And speaking of
Real
donations,
quick, by the way,
yes.
Andy, you saw him. He and his dog were doing the dance.
Yeah.
in
the funniest
America's
videos.
Funniest videos, too. It was
All over the
fantastic,
place.
Yeah.
Let's run the tote. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see what
Run
we
the
got
tote
right now.
board. Let's do it. Let's do it. Keep that number moving. Keep
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, my
Is it
gosh.
stopping? $16,899.
Guys, we are so
68
close.
donors. I want to give some shout outs. We have so many people. Kathleen. What happened?
What is she doing?
What happened? What's happening?
Nothing. Tammy's Nicholas.
Tammy, Nicholas, your wife, just came through with an additional $95. I have egg on my face. This is incredible.
Sweetie.
Yes.
Hang on, let me just
I guarantee you she's sending a check that will bounce. I guarantee you that is just for screen. That is just...
No more. We
yeah,
we don't even have money right now.
Well, okay.
Please.
I can't believe you have her number. Okay. Annie, 500, Pamela, Kimberly Spear. I want to give a big shout out. You got some names too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We have Kathleen. Is that Snope? Is that right?
By the way, look at that. Sarah Sitar. She's part of Monty Vito's sister. Nancy, Danny, Charlene, Tammy, Bridget, Kathleen, Doreen, Jennifer, Leah, Heidi, William, Carolina, Sandra, by the way.
Okay, she doesn't get it.
All right.
The donation's not that big. Really quick.
You got the biggies too, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Jason, how would you pronounce that? Wooist?
Hey guys, we just got a $10,000 donation.
What?
What?
$10,000 donation.
Okay, guys.
Does that mean what I think it means?
So Skip just yelled from the back. We just got. Do we know who? Okay, we just got an anonymous donation.
Wow.
For
can I ask something quick? Is it for the Bulldogs, or they want us to end this telethon as quickly as possible?
Was it because of that? Was it 10,000 stop? But ladies and gentlemen, we just got on top of our $16,949.
We're over. We're right there.
Over. We just got a $10,000 donation. Oh my gosh!
Gotta be kidding me. Up top, everybody.
By the way,
I've never.
This individual has chosen to be anonymous, but you know who you are. You know, and we know who you are. So, thank you so much.
Wow,
that is above and beyond.
By the way, after seeing your wife's $5, that should have been anonymous.
$100. She had $100. You know what?
$100.
It could be 10,000.
We have no idea.
That's not my wife.
That's not your wife. No. And
So-
she let you walk outside wearing that? No way. Listen, we are so. What's our new number now? Skip, can we get the new number?
Are we?
It's surpassed it. We can't.
So
we can't even hit it.
We're 20-some thousand, 24. I don't know what. This is crazy. Thank you so much, everyone. So 26,000. Oh my God.
I got to tell you, 10% of that is going right back into the rescue. I know that you need some work on your roof done, some new tires, but 10% is definitely going right back in, and 3% of this is tax deductible. So just know that
100% goes to rescue.
Oh my
100% is tax deductible.
Oh my
Every
gosh.
one of you, you are saints. You are amazing.
Somebody call the
Thank
Black
you.
Angus. We are coming. Kidding. Wow. We're giddy because we're so happy. This is
I am
absolutely
indeed
amazing.
that. So
This is amazing.
Let's take it to the next one right now, and I want to introduce Samantha. Samantha is from a company called Cuddly, and what it is, you hear about these dedicated crowdfunding platforms. This is specifically for animal welfare organizations worldwide, and they actually started pretty much with us way back when. They actually raised funds for one of our bulldogs back in 2014, a bulldog that came out with this terrible Demodex mange, and was able to raise funds to clear it up. One of our bullies by the name of Gunner, and they've done it thousands of times. They have over 2,000 animal welfare organizations, and this is an amazing group. And you're going to see Samantha, and then you're going to see Holly again, and then the amazing Billy Hughes is going to do a performance.
And by the way, we just, I mean, could she not be doing any, Holly just sent us a nice donation. She's doing all that stuff. She was matching the pledge. She just sent in more money. Jeez.
Holly, you're amazing.
Holly, you are amazing. Yes, you are the anti-Rogers wife.
There you go.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you for everything you do.
Well, my wife could have been the 10,000. You never know.
I think your wife right now is watching the Lhasa Apso telethon on Telemundo.
So let's go to Cuddly right now, and Samantha.
The Cuddly team is so grateful for Southern California Bulldog Rescue. As one of our longest and most dedicated partners, we have seen the amazing work they do for bulldogs in need, and we couldn't be more proud of everything they do in the rescue community. They are an amazing organization that is always going the extra mile to those in need. Cuddly is in constant awe of SoCal Bulldog, and we will support them in all of their endeavors. Please consider doing something amazing today and donating to this amazing organization and help them save more lives. You won't regret it.
Hi everybody, I'm Holly from Holiday Any Day, and some of you might know me from my Instagram show. Basically what we do is we like to promote food, fun, friends, focus on our doggy charities, things like that. So today we're here to support Southern California Bulldog Rescue, and I've got my little co-host here, Miss Lulu, as you can see. She's channeling her inner Marilyn. And we decided today that while girls do love diamonds, they also like martinis. So we're gonna make Lulu a Bulldog teeny. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. And we are going to use our cute little Bulldog shaker. Of course we are. Oopsie. Oh, I know, she's ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna start with some good dog juice. Yes. Then we're gonna add some I'll Do Anything for Treats tonic. And then we'll do a bully elixir. Just to, you know, give it that extra je ne sais quoi. So let's do this. We give it a little shaky shaky, right? We got it shaky. Okay, Lulu, are you ready? She's gonna be my taste tester today. I decided to be fancy along with her. Gotta be kind of dressed up. I wanna raise lots of money for Southern California Bulldog Rescue. So let's see. So what we're gonna do, we'll put it in our martini glass, of course. Oh my goodness, Lulu, doesn't this look tasty? And we have garnish, a bully stick, of course. What else would we have? Miss Lulu, look at her, she can't stand herself. Let's see, you wanna try some? Oh, let's see, we'll move this out of the way so you don't make a big, huge mess. Okay, can you get it? There we go. Here, let's put it down here. Oh, there you go, be dainty. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's pretty tasty. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Well, let's set this aside for right this second. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. So please, everybody, go to Southern California Bulldog Rescue, make some donations, and the first 5 people that make donations after this video will get some of our custom cocktail napkins.
There we are, everybody.
Holly, again, thank you so much more
for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, she started out matching the 500,
and then donated more.
The napkin donation. She is just, I mean, absolutely incredible. Made a private donation to us.
What? And that, by the way, was a doggy martini, mind you. Yeah, pretty cool.
That's awesome. Also, nice little shout out to Cuddly.
Yep,
How about a round of applause
Samantha,
for
and thank you for your whole team, by the way. Appreciate that. That was absolutely amazing. Now, Gary, if I'm not mistaken, this is our last.
Yes, we are bumping in. This is our final live on-air performance right here. This is great. Now, let me just say this. Let me back up because I know that we've seen a lot. We've talked a lot. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here right now doing this if it wasn't for being inspired, you personally, by what we did a month ago from the Little Red Dog. They were great. They innovated this, and you looked at this and said, hey, we should do this. Obviously, we would love to be doing this in front of people, having that live interaction. We can't, obviously, with the times that we're in right now. And I will tell you, this is the next best thing. And the fact that everybody's going through something personal, whatever they're dealing with, financially, family, whatever that is, just to see the outpouring of love and support for these dogs at the end of the day and what we raised was absolutely incredible. Did you ever expect that we would not only make the goal, but go way over it? I mean, do we have our final number? I know it'll add, obviously, as we keep moving.
I don't want to go to the tote yet. I want to take just another quick second. Before we go to that, I do want to point out, and by the way, Kathleen, thank you. I want to thank Skip and George, of course, who are the Papa Bears of Rescue. I want to thank Gail. I want to thank Vicky, Tammy, Lori. There's so many that we want to thank. The list goes on. You know you're out there. You've been part of this amazing group of people. And I'm going to tell you, and you know the same thing, it's pretty neat to go through the world and watch all the trials and tribulations and the downfall of humanity for many, many, many things. But to know that there are good people out there that are giving up their time, their efforts, their dollars to do something for a group of animals that need it. That is absolutely amazing to me. So again, thank you so many. By the way, when we say goodbye here, don't tune out because we have a series of some amazing videos.
Our final videos, we saved some of the best for last.
Absolutely. Gail, of course, and her husband are part of a car club out here called Sultan's Car Club. It's an amazing video. Cindy Schwenk does a Bulldog slideshow. She's an adopter and supporter of Bulldog Rescue. And the Widener family are back again for When I'm 64, the great Beatles song. And also, you're going to be hearing all the way from Wagic Red Warriors in Canada, Sarah Jean Villa, who is, I've had a pleasure pleasure of talking with her a couple times on the phone. She's an extraordinary lady, part of a group of very talented people up there in Canada, and she's going to be doing some song here with her bully, Frenchie bully, White Fang, and then we're going to close with an extraordinarily talented young man by the name of Billy Hughes, lives down in Orange County,
covering a Foo Fighters song.
Covering a Foo Fighters song called.
Which one is he doing?
Times Like These, I believe. So
there it is. Yep.
You're going to see all that. So stay tuned. And by the way, remember, for 48 hours, you can still make donations back to
Amy Berkman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That feels like so long ago, by the way. But Amy Berkman, what a talented artist. Please make a donation. Bid on that amazing portrait that could be sitting in your house. Don't forget that when you do bid, you can be eligible for one of the smaller prints, a digital print.
Right, exactly.
So make sure that you donate.
All you have to do is specifically do it. Go all the way down to the bottom of Amy's box, and you can see that on the screen right now. All you got to do is go down there. That's where you make your donation the next 48 hours.
Yep. We also want to thank.
Yes, absolutely. Sam and Nicole, Monty Videos. For those of you at home, applause, applause, applause. Please follow them. And now keep in mind, we're going to go to our tote board one more time and show you that. We want to thank, by the way, Terrell Garland, April Collins, Kimberly Spear, Pamela back here, Schachter, and Ann Lundkamp, by the way. Nicely done, Ann. If you notice right now, it says $17,999. That does not include our $10,000.
There it goes. Well, right there.
Oh.
Are you serious?
$27,000. $27,099. 71 donors. That is so far above and beyond anything that we were imagining when we were putting this together. This is absolutely crazy. I want to thank so many, but I also want to thank you, Gary Cannon. Gary, there's been many things over the years. You're one of those kind of friends where you need a ride to the airport, you were there for us. You've done so many things for Bulldog Rescue. I don't know how you have time between you and Michelle and all your sex swapping parties, but you make time for, between all the dogs you have and to help us with this.
Well, don't lump those two together, the sex swapping and the dogs.
No, but you're
separate
right. Separate events altogether.
Of course, most of the time.
But all sincerity, thank you so much. That's all I need to say. What do you need to say?
Well, I was going. Yeah, I think I got a Tinder match, but yeah, all you said I agree with. But absolutely, and anyway, I still can't get over a $5 pledge to kick off this thing.
She came up to 100. I think we did well.
103. That did nothing for what we're trying to do here. But yeah, I agree with all you said. If you could repeat your accolades about me in Spanish, that would be amazing. Because I have some friends watching in the Tijuana area, and they would love to just hear. But
I don't do
that. Thank you. Listen,
thank you so much.
I was very excited.
Ellen,
we worked very hard to get this done.
Nicole, thank you. Skip, George, you, of course.
I will say that this was beyond what I ever expected. You guys, the SoCal Bulldog Rescue Foundation, you guys have some of the nicest, most generous people that I've ever seen. I did an event one time for Golden Retrievers. We lost $800.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
People don't like those dogs.
Yeah. This is the first of hopefully many future.
Yeah, we're doing another one next Friday. So keep those checkbooks going.
In fact, we'll be back in 7 minutes for our second telethon. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody that's donated. This is
Amy
an amazing.
Berkman, wow, Holly. There were so
list
many.
goes on. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, and please enjoy the next few videos and continue to donate up to 48 hours for Amy. And thank you guys for being part of our very first ever SoCal Rescue Bulldog Telethon.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys. Stay safe.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class,
years ago, we fell in love with Southern California Bulldog Rescue and our very first Bulldog. They're an amazing group, and what they do is beyond words. We are now on our third Bulldog. It is so rewarding to help give good home to a dog that has not had a very good life. Once you realize there is no such thing as a perfect Bulldog, you do your best to give them the very perfect life, for as long as you are blessed with them. Friends, in these hard times, it is even harder for rescue. Please find it in your heart to donate today.
We're the Widener family. We're the Widener family when I'm 64. 1, 2, 3, go.
Good afternoon. We are Wagic Red Wolf, and this is Wagical Oz, the Wizard of Paws, aka White Fang. We are artists, creators, entrepreneurs, and we are here with a message to show all creatures unconditional love as they show us unconditional love. For this is our service dog. For dog spelt backwards is God. For gods are animals who give us unconditional love and support. We are making this video to speak about SoCal bulldogs that need support, donations to be rescued for good homes of loving beings. These bulldogs are loving creatures that give unconditional love. When you give them a home, they will give you their heart. This is Wagical Oz. He is a French bulldog. He turned 3. He turned 3 June 12th. So we thought we would come on and show support in honor of Ozzy's 3rd solar return. He's an intelligent teenager. Hey, fuzzy. He reminds us to just breathe. And he's always watching over us. You're watching over me. Pick me up when I was down. You're watching over me. You gave me smiles and all my frowns. You're watching over me. Magic best friend that I found. You're watching over me. Love and kindness all around. We love you, we love you, we love you. Oh, there's nothing we wouldn't do for you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Oh, it's you and I, oh, we and you. You're watching over me. You're watching over me. You're watching over me. You're watching over me. We will always love you. We will always love you. That song we wrote called You're Watching Over Me. It's on a Rebel Masquerade on our album on Bandcamp. Check it out. When you buy an album from Bandcamp, Rebel Masquerade, we will donate a percentage to SoCal Bulldogs. And we have merchandise on its way. We will donate a percentage to SoCal Bulldogs because we would be nothing without this dog. For this dog has given us unconditional love and support on our path. He is our truth. So donate and support SoCal Bulldogs today in this moment. For unconditional love is just a paw away. Support Bulldogs. These creatures, these beings are love. Unconditional love.
It's times like
times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again.